Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today TLF just filed their latest report for August 2026 and I am seeing some interesting trends to discuss. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The company announced its second quarter financial results. And there are a few key takeaways that paint a picture of where they stand. This filing is what we call a Form 8K, which is basically a company's way of announcing major events that shareholders need to know about right away. In this case, Tandy Leather Factory Incorporated announced its financial results for the second quarter of 2026. Think of this as a company's quick bulletin board for important news. Companies have to file these whenever something significant happens, like big financial announcements, leadership changes, or major business deals. It keeps everyone in the loop. So, the main reason for this filing is to share their latest financial performance. They've released their second quarter results and a press release with more details. It is worth remembering that Tandy Leather Factory is publicly traded on the Nasdaq stock exchange under the ticker symbol TLF. This means their financial health and performance are important for investors to track. This section is where they officially report on how the company has been doing financially. They are telling us about their performance in the second quarter of 2026. The most important part of this filing is usually the press release they attach, because that is where they break down the numbers. The news from the 11th of August 2026 indicates they announced their financial results based on other reports. Tandy Leather Factory reported a profit of $0.4 million with a strong gross margin of 64.8% in the second quarter of 2026. Their revenue for the quarter reached $18 million. This is where we see the detailed numbers. They are providing us with the exhibits that back up their financial announcements. This part is about the digital format of the report. Interactive data files help make financial information more accessible and easier for computers to read and analyze, which is a good thing for transparency. And here we have the official sign-off. Johan Hedberg, the Chief Executive Officer, has signed this report confirming that the information provided is accurate to the best of his knowledge. This is standard practice for these kinds of filings, looking at the numbers from the news headlines. Tandy Leather Factory seems to be performing reasonably well in the second quarter of 2026. A profit of $0.4 million means they are making more money than they are spending, which is always a positive sign. The 64.8% gross margin is also quite healthy. Gross margin tells us how efficiently they are producing their goods or services before considering other operating costs. A high gross margin means they have a good markup on their products. Revenue of $18 million shows the total amount of money they brought in from sales. However, it is important to note that a previous report from May 2026 mentioned that Tandy Leather Factory's Q1 earnings plunged year over year. This suggests that while the second quarter might be looking better, there could still be some underlying challenges or a recovery from a weaker previous period when a company's earnings drop significantly year over year. It can indicate increased competition, rising costs, or a slowdown in customer demand. The fact that they also announced a dividend to stockholders back in February 2026 shows a commitment to returning value to their investors, which is often seen as a sign of confidence in the company's future financial stability. When we look at the major institutional holders, Bandera Partners LLC holds a very significant portion of the company's shares at 34.7%. This suggests they have a substantial stake and likely a lot of influence in the company's direction. JCP Investment Management LLC is also a notable holder. These large investors are often closely watching the company's performance. Considering the conflicting signals, a profitable second quarter with a strong margin versus a year-over-year earnings plunge in the first quarter, the overall direction of Tandy Leather Factory remains a key point to watch. The strength in their gross margin is a positive indicator of their core business operations. However, the previous decline in earnings is a clear risk factor that investors should be aware of. My biggest concern is whether the positive second quarter performance is a sign of sustained recovery or just a temporary bounce back. What I'm actually looking for is a consistent trend of growth in revenue and profit over multiple quarters. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Check out the Discord in the description.